maybe let me introduce myself. My name is P Nzuza, so it's going higher than this. There's transport, we just mentioned, full increase. There's emergencies now. We know our kids, they may hurt themselves. They get flu now and again. You need to take them to hospital or to a doctor. So who has an amount of 5,000 rand that they can spare on a monthly basis? And there's no one to come and assist them. They are all alone. And remember, you also need to pay someone to now take care of your child when you go to work or school. There's also psychological and emotional implications. And we know these children, some of us are there. Children raised by a single parent normally suffer psychologically and emotionally. If these issues are not dealt with promptly and early, the results are devastating. Boys can grow up with anger issues, and their signs begin as early as while they are still at school, and they become bullies. And when they grow up, then they are unable to lead because they never had a leader in the family. And for us girls, then we develop a father wound because now there was no one to lead us, to show us love. And this results in us being unable to set high standards in relationships, even boundaries. And this causes us to stay in dysfunctional relationships. And Umama Mtero has already spoken about this, because you find that the man is calling you, is using you, and you know he's using you. But why do you continue? Why do you stay in this relationship? It's because of this father wound. You want to belong. Then we move to lost identity. You're no longer yourself when you have a child. If you had dreams, they are gone, out of the window. Forget about your dreams. Like I said, I had much bigger dreams. Now with two boys that I have to care for, I used to run marathons. I no longer run. There's homework to do up until 11 o'clock at night. So you feel disconnected, you feel lost. And you have this sense of self-worth. You're asking yourself these questions: what happened? Where did I go wrong? Like, will I be able to survive this, and why? Some of us run away from this responsibility of being a parent. We leave our kids with our mothers as grandparents to cater for our kids because we want to claim our identity. We want to feel ourselves again. But then we forget. You cannot remove it, it's done. And you are now running away from the healing process. Because at the end of the day, that sin, that dying inside, you have to go and pluck it out. You have to start your healing process. And it begins with you taking accountability for that wrong decision that you made. And we know running away never solves any problem, it only makes things worse because it just prolongs the process. And then judgment. We've mentioned that any form of sin comes with a stigma, and sexual immorality is not immune from it. So when you are a single parent, you have a stigma walking with you wherever you go. Unheard voices, people speak behind your back. And in John 3, verse 3, in John 8, I've already spoken about, that woman was almost stoned because of her. That is how bad it is for this sin. That's how bad it is. Even today, nothing has changed. The single parent may repent, they may take accountability, but in our eyes, they will always be the sinner because they are carrying a child. And some family members don't even assist us with the child. And for me, I can say that my mother was not speaking to me for 2 years. And you can imagine get any assistance. I had to fend for myself. And this also can go as worse our kids because now it's starting to pick up on people making fun of them. Even the teachers, they start asking questions. Why don't you tell us about your father? Why you never speak about your mother? Well, I'm going to finish now. The man is staring at me with his watch.